Hello, this is Marcia reporting outside the Clark County Genealogical Society Library. It's spring, and here in Clark County, everything is growing, as you can see on our landscape. Things we want and things we don't want at all. Yesterday, we had a crew and we put in this barberry. And over there in the corner, we added some more color with barberry because they're drought tolerant. And although we have sprinkler, we don't live here, and so keeping things properly watered is a big challenge. Behind me is Oregon grape, and it is under a process for lowering it and taming it. But two of our two biggest challenges is weeding down the verdant growth and pulling out the weeds. So we are working on that, and if anybody has time to come and join the fun, avid gardeners, closet gardeners, please let me know. You know where I am at the library most of the time. You know, we're really fortunate. The Oliva family has given us use of this building, but we have both sides of the property to look at, and they're very open. The landscape goes clear up to the back, and we need to take care of the land and the weeds and the grass or the mowing up to our parking lot. This is the west side. We have all this area in here, and we have ideas to put in drought-tolerant plants and add some fun annuals for the summer. Oregon grape is pretty drought-tolerant, and we do have quite a bit of it on the property. Again, we talked about training it so it's a little lower and then adding some more stuff. One of the people I want to comment and thank is McFarland's bark. All the bark on the property arrived last fall, a giant truck from McFarland, and all our volunteers in the fall emptied the truck and we spread bark everywhere. Without the bark, we would have weeds that would probably look like the open fields to the west of us here. Instead, we slowed down the process, but still, we live in the Northwest. We live in an area where everything grows, and here it is spring, and it's growing again. Hi, we're back in front of the west side of the library, the entrance, and I want to point out to you our ongoing repair project of all the watering system here in the library. Behind me is, coming into blue, is wonderful Acer palmatum, Japanese maple. The azaleas are finished, but coming up in the springtime and over to the summer, we're going to have a lot of annual color, as small fuchsias, small geraniums, and other sweet summer plants to add some color and texture in the garden, in the front part of the garden here. Okay, we're back in front of the library, just east of the entry sidewalk. You can kind of see more of the plantings, and we're going to add more color. Another part of this fun repair of the broken water pipe is right here. But we also have a wonderful willow tree in the front corner that just is kind of a corner piece to the landscape. In front, though, one of the challenges for us is weeding the rockery, you might call it. All these river rocks don't keep the weeds away permanently. Looks terrific, but green things grow in between because birds are one of Mother Nature's reseeding agents. So that's what we have down here. It all looks terrific when we get it all weeded, but you know, it's spring and weeding takes longer than we think. Here we are over on the west sidewalk, on the east sidewalk, excuse me, the entry from our east parking lot. So this is going to be a shade planting area. And over the last few months, we've gotten a number of wonderful donations to accommodate that, from my garden, from Elsie Deathridge's garden, some from Dolly Merrick's garden. But our biggest source of plants is this last week from the Clark County Master Gardeners. And they typically have a fabulous spring plant sale, which of course is canceled. But if you go on their website and contact Nancy Falk, they are selling great plants by appointment from their greenhouses located at the Heritage Farm over in Hazeldale. Okay, here we are back in the south side of our building, and you can see the landscape blessings that we have along with the biggest challenges all right here in this one bed. These roses are wonderful. We have Pyrrhus japonica. We have some great conifer evergreens, and it looks like verbena and the nandina, and all this is coming into fruition. All these are ripe, mature plants that have been here a number of years. The thing is, we need to get the weeds out, and people say, weeds are green, why should you get rid of them? Well, the secret to weeds and their success in the garden is they go to seed, and there's a reason it's called 100-year seed plane. It's because they stay underground forever, and they just wait for spring rains and warm weather, and they shoot up again, which is what happened to us from last fall. Here we are. This is our west side entry to the library. And I wanted to show you, we have more nandina, we have more beautiful shrub roses here. And I want to thank all the people that have contributed time and effort. Lois Boslin, Tom Farrelly, Barbara Schrag, she's given me some wonderful succulent starts where we got little fun things starting over here. And we have a huge monumental pile of weeds accommodating here. And the worst part is, a whole other topic for gardeners is the compost bin, and we don't really have one at the moment. So that's going to be another one of our challenges. What do we do with all this wonderful organic potential compost material? So thanks for stopping by, and remember, if you like what you see on our YouTube channel, push subscribe. And you can ring the bell if you'd like to know when we're posting new things. We're working to help other people in our research library find their family stories. And we're looking for more stories. But right now, in the spring, this is our story. We're making our library prettier for everybody to come and visit us. Thanks.